Hey guys, I'm Ted from Defender Safety, and today we're going to go over our E2 active hearing protection. So the E2 is an electronic in-ear hearing protection piece that offers amplification and suppression. We're going to go over an overview of the E2, what comes in the package, what you get, what it does. We're also going to go over the specifications of the E2 as well. So the E2 is awesome because it's super compact. These go right into your ear and they provide amplification when someone's speaking, low noise levels, and anytime there's a noise over 82 decibels, like a gunshot, jackhammer, anything in a job site that's going to cause loud noise, they silence the noise and knock it down by 22 decibels. So with the E2, you're going to get your two in-ear plugs. You're also going to get your charging case. You're going to get 3 sets, small, medium, large, of a cap that fits right into your ear, and that's for perfect sizing. So these E2s don't fall out of your ears when you're jogging, when you're running, when you're doing a sport, whether it's shooting, whether you're hunting, or you're just on the job site moving around and you're using different tools that are going to cause vibration. You don't want these to fall out of your ears and possibly cause hearing damage. So that's why there's the 3 fitments. You also have 2 types of in-ear buds. You have a foam style and a silicone style. The foam style are going to give you the best protection. The silicone are a little more comfortable. And you also get a string that goes between your cap and your in-ear bud. And this string allows you to put the E2 around your neck, so if they fall out of your ears or you take them out, they're easily accessible. And of course, you're going to get your USB-C type charger that's going to go in your case and charge your case and your earbuds. All right, so let's go into depth about some of the specifications of the E2 and why these are such a great unit for hearing protection. So the E2 is, of course, wireless. They are active sound. They have 2 different modes, which we're going to go over later in this video. They provide 8 hours of constant use, and the case provides 16 hours of use. So you get 3 charges in total, 1 within the full battery of the E2 earpiece, and then you have 2 sets of charges inside the charging station. So once you put this in, you can go through 2 full cycles. And right in the middle of your E2 charging case, you'll see your power indicator. So once you click that, you'll see the battery. Right now we're at 50%. You could tell when your E2 are charging and when they're finished charging within the case, because they'll be illuminated red. When they're finished, the red light will go off. These happen to be just finishing up. We had taken these out earlier. All right, so let's go over the operation of your E2, how it works, and also different modes. So to power on your E2, you're going to take out your left and then your right. Each unit is going to go snug into your ear. And you're going to hold it down for about 5 seconds until you hear a beep. Once you hear the beep, you'll hear the amplification come on, and that's going to signal you're in indoor mode, which is the default mode on the E2. If you tap it one more time, you're going to get an outdoor mode that has a different filtering option to bring in more amplification but less echo. You're going to do the same exact process for your right earbud, and you're going to put it in whichever mode you decide. All right, so let's go over the specifications of the E2s so you can understand what noise they can filter out and the performance of your E2s. So the E2 is IPX-4. They're water resistant, dustproof, windproof. So they're a really durable product. So if you're keeping these in your pocket, you're working on the job site, you're outside, you're in a tactical setting, you're in a shooting setting, don't worry, your E2 is going to withstand that. Now, when it comes to the amplification, you're going to get around a 6x amplification in your highest setting. So you're going to hear a lot more come into your ears than you would on something like an E1 that's going to have a default and just a volume knob. Something to play around with is you could go back and forth between the 2 settings to feel what's best for that situation. Now, when it comes to the ANSI S3-19 testing protocol, these are a -22 NRR. So they dampen noises by 22 decibels. So they're great for shooting, general use, such as on a job site, jackhammers, or heavy machinery. The E2 is great for a variety of uses. They're universal. They're not just meant for shooting or on the job site. You can use these for pretty much anything. And it's great too because you can have them in all day and you're not worried about missing out on anything of what someone says or taking out your ear pods, constantly getting bacteria in them and putting it back into your ear. You can leave these in all day because of the amplification and the reduction options. The E2s do come in two colors. You're going to have your high-vis orange, you're going to have your stealth black. Depending on whatever you're using them for, someone might like the orange if they're working on a job site. So their safety supervisor can see they do have hearing protection. They can see it visible in the ear, where the black have more of a stealth look to them. You don't really know what they are. They could be a headphone, or they could be hearing protection. So it gives it that like stealth look. Another thing about the E2s too that's great, it's just a compact design, the charging case. The charging case itself is extremely durable. You can put it in your pocket, leave it there. You're not worried about being crushed. It's made out of very high-end ABS. And of course, that IPX4 rating, you're pretty much ready for any condition. So just a reminder, the E2 device is purely meant for safety. So these devices don't have any Bluetooth settings to hook up to your iPhone or Android device. They are purely for hearing protection on its own. Now to charge this, super simple. You have your USB Type-C. You're going to plug it into the case, plug it into a block, and you're good to go. It's going to be charging the headphones in the case simultaneously. So you're going to have your silicone earpiece and your foam earpieces. Your foam are for superior protection. Your silicone are going to be a bit more comfortable. And of course, you got the outer ear caps for a perfect fit. Now, all three fitment devices come with a small, medium, large. So I would try each one, see what works the best for your ear canal. And of course, you're going to have your strap, as mentioned earlier. These go between the two cap and earpiece, and these allow for your E2 to hang over your neck so you don't lose it. And this allows it to pull in and out, whether you're shooting or doing something where you're in activity that you need to keep taking your E2s out. Now to install your neck wire for your E2s, you're going to put your outer cap on if it's not already secured. Once that's on, you're going to take the thread here, put it right through the hearing protection tube. And then you're going to take your foam piece or your silicone piece and push it down firmly over. And you'll see it will sit nicely over here, and you can see that it's well secured and holds plenty enough to hold the weight of your E2 if it were to fall out of your ear. They just repeat the same thing for the left side. The development of the E2 was really to solve a problem of what do you wear all day with all day comfort and protection. So if you're wearing something over the ear like the Ear One, obviously this is a bulky piece that's going to go over your ears. It's going to have a headband, and let's face it, it's just not as comfortable as something that's in ear that has no weight to it. These E2s are extremely light. You can wear them in ear all day. They're not going to fall out. And since they offer amplification and sound reduction, you have something that you have no reason to take it out while you're sitting down on your break, or you're just around a job and you don't know whether there's going to be an impulse noise such as something falling or a big boom or a jackhammer going off. These are something you could truly wear all day. And that's what's so awesome about having the in-ear piece of the E2. So thank you guys for watching the overview of the E2. If there's anything I missed or you want to go purchase a pair of E2s, go over to defendersafety.com and hit contact us to ask any questions, or you'll be able to buy the E2 directly on our website. If you want the ultimate in-ear protection, E2 is the way to go.